You're listening to the Quint's podcast.
Good news! Coronavirus can be cured by one bowl of freshly boiled garlic water. Old Chinese doctor has proven its efficacy.
That was the beginning of a message doing the rounds on WhatsApp this week. The message was circulated widely, shared hundreds, if not thousands of times. The message is also fake, and there's no evidence to show that garlic water protects from the coronavirus.
As far as evidence goes, till now, there is no evidence that the colas or the ice creams and all that can spread. The only advisory which people are giving is that maybe avoid undercooked food or uncooked food.
That's Dr. Suranjit Chatterjee, who works with Delhi's Apollo hospitals. We're going to hear more from him pretty soon. The fear around the novel coronavirus has led to dozens of similar fake news stories or WhatsApp forwards. Left unchecked, these messages spread misinformation and can even be potentially life-threatening. So today, we're separating fact from fake news. And so, we're going to tell you what is the reality around the coronavirus, how deadly is it, how many people have been killed by it, and are Indians at risk? Hi, and welcome back to The Big Story, where we dissect headline-making news. Today, I'm joined by Dr. Suranjit Chatterjee, as well as Kritika Goel, the head of the Quint's fact-checking initiative, WebQoof. WebQoof busts fake news and fights misinformation with facts and evidence. As of this recording, on 5th February, the novel coronavirus, which reportedly originated in Wuhan, has officially killed 490 people in China alone. With that, the official number of deaths from the coronavirus has now exceeded the number of deaths from the 2002 outbreak of SARS in the country, which killed 349 people in China. And the number of people infected in China is almost 25,000 as of this morning. And given the increased number of infections, experts say the death toll is likely to rise. Globally, outside of China, the number of confirmed infections has crossed 228, with countries like India, Australia, and the United States being among the nations reporting infections. So far, 2 deaths have been reported in Hong Kong. In India, 3 cases have been confirmed from Kerala. All 3 returned from Wuhan and were reportedly sitting on the same row on the flight they came back in. The first confirmed case was a student of Wuhan University. To prevent the spread of the infection, the Kerala government has declared a state calamity, which basically encourages people to stay indoors, avoid large crowds if they're sick, practice precautionary hygiene, and to reach out to the doctor if they get any symptoms. A total of 2,239 people at least who have a travel history from China and other affected countries are under strict observation in Kerala alone. Out of these, around 100 at least are currently hospitalized. The rest, 2,000 odd people, have been placed under home quarantine as per a medical bulletin issued by the Kerala state government earlier this week. It's in the midst of all this that several types of fake news and misleading WhatsApp forwards have been circulating. Like the garlic water story I told you about in the beginning, you need to be wary of falling for such fake news. To get you some more clarity on the medical aspect of the coronavirus, I spoke to Dr. Suranjit Chatterjee from Apollo Hospitals. Here's my conversation with him. First and foremost, there have been quite a number of fake news articles or articles that are posing to be news, which claim that if you eat ice cream, you might fall sick, you might get the coronavirus, or if you drink Coca-Cola or some soda, you might fall sick. How much truth is there in these?
See, first of all, in the entire world, people still know so less about this virus. Still, that's why it's being called a novel virus. That whether this cold drink can infect and all that. But as far as evidence goes, till now, there is no evidence that the colas or the ice creams and all that can spread. The only advisory which people are giving is that maybe avoid undercooked food or uncooked food. And that's the only advisory that is going on. And that's the advice which goes on with more. When an epidemic spreads anywhere in the world, everybody would say that, okay, don't have an undercooked food or don't have an uncooked food. Otherwise, there is no advisory not to eat anything. You can eat everything unless until, obviously, if you have a sore throat or all that, you will avoid any cold thing because that otherwise affects you also. But there's no advisory that says that you avoid this food and that food. Other than people are saying that preferably avoid uncooked or undercooked food.
Okay, and there are some people who are saying things like having garlic water or garlic-based things can help cure the coronavirus. How much truth is there in that?
Where is the evidence? There's no evidence. We are all struggling to find a drug to treat it, and these garlic water and all these waters, they can give you maybe a symptomatic relief happens with normal cold and cough, but just because it's a viral illness, and all viral illnesses are not serious. Even this virus, out of so many people infected, a few have obviously died, but still the infectivity rate and the death rate is not that high as being projected. If you see the percentage of by the percentage, if you see, so garlic water might just help in soothing your throat or something, but obviously there is no evidence of it really treating the virus.
Want to hear the rest of this podcast? Check out the link to the full episode in the description below and follow the Quint on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, JioSaavn and all other platforms we are on.